Sorry, my phone.
Anyway,
hey guys.
Let's just start it now.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Welcome in here, episode 89 of Burns and Berman. This is the only episode this week, right?
Yep.
But we already got some news. We got some.
We do regarding you.
Big time Ravens news.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it. I'm so happy. Part of me was kind of hoping that we would get that home Sunday night game to kick off the year and Ravens and Orioles on the same day. But, I mean, this is...
Oh, yeah. Now that I think about it, that was complete BS.
Well, no, it's real. The Orioles moved that game. It's just not for that reason.
Yeah.
Like, that game got moved. That's just not why. We don't know why. That's just not the reason. What?
No, that's just interesting. So now maybe there's something else going on Baltimore on Sunday.
Yeah, it might be. It's probably something with a TV deal as well, probably.
Dude, Culver's was not that good. It legitimately was not that good. Like, I'd rather go to Portillo's. I'd rather go to Five Guys. I'd rather go. What's another like burger place? Like, what's just like a good burger place?
I don't know what's around you.
Well, no. Just list off some like places in general.
Like chains?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Five Guys, like Burger King. I'm just thinking like
Burger King sucks. Burger King.
I'm just listing out places.
Yeah, it was fine. It's just Culver's. Have you had Culver's?
Don't think so.
It's nothing that special.
Anyway, yeah, Ravens Chiefs week 1. No, Thanksgiving leak, fake.
What was the Thanksgiving leak?
I didn't even look at it. It wasn't by my people.
Yeah, I know. I followed your guy, and I have a video coming out saying that he's credited because.
Yeah, give me credit on that. Give me.
I did find out one thing from him.
What?
Is that the Bears are going to play week 6 in London. Not sure against who it's going to be.
Right.
But week 6 in London up. Let's see. All rumors at that point, is that we're going to be playing the Jaguars, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, would. But yeah, Ravens, Chiefs, week 1. Love it.
That's crazy. That's big time, Josh. You're getting up there into the big leagues.
First of all, the Ravens always start out good, and the Chiefs kind of start out slow. If in the event that they both finish with the same record and we beat them, we get a tiebreaker. I'm already thinking about that. But this is the thing with the Ravens now at this point, and it was already like this coming into last year. But when we had the season that we had last year, which I don't want to admit to myself, but I still do believe was probably our best chance. It doesn't mean that we won't get another chance, but I mean, odds are that we're probably not going to get a better chance than that. But still, this team can go 15-2, 16. Hell, they can go 17-0. If they don't win the Super Bowl, then it doesn't matter. And unfortunately, I definitely think we have a chance, but I'm not going to come out here and say that I think we're going to. I think we can. I think we have what it takes, but I would say that Kansas City obviously would have a better chance. Everyone wants to talk about Houston, San Fran.
But that is a great way to start off the year.
We're still in the conversation, but
that is a perfect way. If you can win that game to get the momentum rolling, that is a perfect way to start off the year.
Make a statement. I say every year, and I'll say again, regardless of result, week 1 is the biggest liar in the world. It's something I've been saying it for years. I will always say it. I said it this year. I'll say it again this year on the show, that week 1 is the biggest liar in the world. But another thing that I want to add on to that is that, so you never want to overreact to what happens in week 1, but you don't want to underreact either. Like what happened with the Lions last year in week 1 against the Chiefs, that was real.
Yeah.
So you don't want to underreact either. But week 1's the biggest liar in the world. The Ravens can go out there and win 45-0. It doesn't necessarily mean anything.
No, not at all.
So it's all
football is such a huge momentum sport just in general, dude. A team can go out there just like 3 weeks in a row and be horrible, and then just 1 week they get fired up.
Yeah.
And it's over. Any given Sunday, Monday or Thursday.
Yeah.
Or Friday or Saturday.
But the other part is, when you are talking about 2 contenders in the AFC, whether or not you think the Ravens are the biggest contender, one of the contenders, I mean, they're one of, and the Chiefs are back-to-back Super Bowl champions, a win in week 1 counts the same as a win in week 13 And if you're sitting there with the same record, the tiebreaker is head to head. So, yeah, league MVP versus Super Bowl MVP, the two best quarterbacks in football, Lamar and Mahomes. Josh Allen's third. Speaking of which, quarterback rankings coming next week.
Yes, next week
from Burns and myself. So we're gonna go through that. We're gonna rank the top quarterbacks in the NFL. We should just do it in the 32. Like the 32 presumed starters, we'll rank them.
Yeah, and also, dude, that is so good for you to get that fucking game just out of the way week 1.
Yeah,
that's
what Michael said in the video that he made. Yeah, it's out of the way. Now the Ravens have a ridiculously difficult schedule this season, as you would assume off a first place schedule in the AFC North. I believe 10 of our 17 opponents are playoff teams from last year. Kansas City just one of them. I mean, we got a gauntlet of a schedule, especially on the road. Our home schedule is not as hard, but I would say that our road schedule is very difficult, and we'll see. Ray Lewis is going to be doing our schedule release video because the Ravens put a little teaser of him, so he's going to do that.
Ours is in like a classroom. I have no idea what the fuck it's going to be.
Yeah. There is a video going around of Poe. One of the bridges. I think it looked like the Bay Bridge. Obviously, it wasn't the Key Bridge. It was one of the bridges he was on today. That some guy got.
Fuck. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but it won't come out.
I hate that feeling.
I think it's good. No, it's still like low key there. God damn it.
If Jefferson's not gonna hold out in terms of like during the season, yeah, he might miss training camp. Who cares? He's fine. This video. No, he will be there. Oh shit, that's not the bridge. I didn't really look at the video. That's not a bridge at all. That's like someone at the harbor. Yeah, someone took this video of Poe today, so obviously they were doing some kind of filming.
That was today? They're filming it today?
Well, maybe it's different footage.
No, because dude, they definitely film these way in advance, and then they just like fill in who you're playing.
Because this is what the Ravens put out. Obviously, that's Ray.
Also, hey, quick question, TikTok wise. Do you have your email in your bio on TikTok?
I believe so. I believe it's in there.
Do you get like emails like every day from like these random companies on like TikTok shop, like saying promote our product, promote our product? Dude, I get these like every fucking day, and I just did like it will be the most random thing. It will be like clothing, it will be like makeup sometimes, it will be like these random inventions and everything. But I finally got one that I actually said yes. That I said send me something for. What?
What is it?
Guess what it is? It's a device that you use. No, not that you use, but a lot of people do use these. And I don't have one because they're insanely expensive.
But like, what do you mean by
they retail like the actual ones they retail for like
no, but like an electronic device? What kind of device?
Electronic. Actually like two things.
Like a remote?
No, not a remote. It's like a machine. It's a machine.
Not like a computer, obviously.
And you put something in it, and then you come back in like an hour. And then it's
like a 3D printer?
No. There's something that you put in it.
Oh, like a drink machine.
There's something you put in it. What do you put in the machine?
Soda? Water?
No. Water. And then you come back in an hour, and it's done.
Oh, like the flavored water?
Ice maker, an ice machine. I need one, dude.
Like for like a snowball?
No, like just an ice maker. Like it makes ice cubes.
Oh.
It's kind of boring. But then the other one's actually pretty cool. It's a mini projector.
Hold up. Do you guys have snowballs? Is it because I've recently learned that's like a DMV like Maryland thing, like a snowball. Or otherwise it's a snow cone.
You call it a fucking snowball?
Yes.
Who calls a snow cone a snowball?
People here.
The fuck? No, that's ridiculous. It's a snow
cone. It originated here. It originated in Maryland. Snowballs.
You guys call them snowballs?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a nugget ice one. I made sure there was nugget ice. And the other thing that I got, it's like a mini projector.
Nice.
It's literally like the size of this water bottle, and it just
I'm
like
always
projects.
gonna support that. I'm telling you, I will. My house one day will have a projector.
I have like nowhere to use it, but I'm gonna just fuck around with it and just see what
Yep.
happens, basically.
Projectors over TVs all day long.
And I have a big life change. Big life change.
Uh-oh. What is that?
The beast finally got me. It finally got me.
What?
My fucking phone. Every fucking day I go on there, film a video. Your phone is out of storage. Your phone is out of storage.
Oh.
I fed into it and I enabled iCloud photos.
Mm.
So now it has to tonight when I'm sleeping, it will
Do you not
download.
have a Mac?
I do.
Hold on. You haven't had your stuff stored to the cloud?
No. No.
What the why?
I have no reason. I had no reason to. But also, you see, here's my problem. My parents and me share the same Apple ID.
Mm.
So I had to make sure
Michael
that
and
they
his
had
family have
theirs
the
turned
same
on. So
camera
that's
roll.
all my pictures and everything on there.
Michael shares a camera roll with his family.
I used to. And then I had them turn off iCloud photos and everything. So it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me. Yeah. Uploading all your photos and videos can take some time and may finish overnight when your device is connected to Wi-Fi and power.
There you go.
Yeah,
How about the
dude,
Denver Nuggets?
40.66 gigabytes of photos on my phone.
Jesus. How about those Denver Nuggets, though? I agree. Let's talk about them.
Sure.
Man.
I'll get down and dirty.
I think I said Nuggets in 7 going into the series.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the way that series started, I didn't feel very good about it. I think I'm back on that. Nuggets in 7. I definitely think 7, but Nuggets got him, man. I mean, the best player in the world is doing what the best player in the world should do, and Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a dog, man.
Yeah, he
I
is,
love
dude.
Edwards. He's awesome. He's great. I agree with Chuck with the Michael Jordan comparisons. Now, his play style is very similar. I agree with that. We've talked about that. Him and Kobe, like it's a similar comparison. Doesn't mean he's going to be that, but I don't think that's fair to him. Let the guy be what he is, and that is a young superstar who is really starting to become his own and become a potential face of a league. Don't say he's the next Michael Jordan. The guy hasn't done shit yet. He can be.
Mm-hmm.
He is damn good, but let's hold on for a second. Like, that's a pretty lofty thing to like just put on somebody after one series.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
He is good though. I love him. What do you think the Ravens record will be? I mean, I will always I find myself pretty much every year for the last however long, I will say that we're gonna go 11-6, maybe 12-5. And I find myself saying the same thing again this year. That's just kind of what I'm always gonna enter a season for the Ravens since 19. I just say, yeah, we're gonna win 11.
What's your record prediction for my boys right now?
I haven't I don't like going into all of that until we get towards like the end of the summer. And I definitely don't like going into until the schedule comes out because it's not just about your opponents. I mean, it does matter the order. It matters when, if you guys get screwed by your schedule and your schedule is like you get a couple of road games in a row or the order of it, you can go from an 11-win team to a 6-win team because your schedule is terrible. Not just you. I'm saying anyone. That can happen. So I don't want to get into it now because I want to see how your schedule actually looks. I also don't even know what your opponents really are. But in terms of just expectation for you guys, the expectation should be playoffs. I haven't decided whether or not I think you guys are going to make it or not, but that is your expectation heading into the season. I mean, that's what it should be. Whether or not they achieve that, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. How did Gobert win Defensive Player of the Year? Jokic cooking every possession. Listen, Gobert's a great defender, but I mean, he got cooked last night. He really got cooked last night. Lamar and Mahomes is the first time in NFL history where the quarterbacks are multi-time MVPs.
They have the fucking space. What the fuck?
Huh? So that's the first time ever that both quarterbacks are multi-time MVPs facing off in week 1. That's the most. Let the ESPN stats begin. Let the ESPN stats begin. What are you talking about?
I'm in a shit show of trouble right now, Joshua.
What are you talking about?
Dude, my iCloud storage is full.
Mm,
I'm in a shit show operation right now. This fucking
that's
sucks.
brutal. That's brutal.
Fuck. Okay, I deleted my backup. Everything backing up to it. Deleted it.
Damn. That's crazy. What's your
Yep.
early Super Bowl pick? Again, I don't want to. And my official predictions come out during the preseason. So anything I say now is definitely don't hold me to. But right now, like it still feels like I like Kansas City, San Francisco. Those two still, like, there's no reason not to think of either of them could get back. Baltimore and Houston in the AFC as well. In the NFC, you still like it's right now. I still feel like, with a couple of exceptions, it's pretty much the teams that were in it last year. But that can change once the schedule comes out. That'll change once I really get into what I think these seasons are going to look like. But right now, I'm still kind of leaning towards like the divisional round and conference championship teams are still the favorites, I would say, for the most part right now. Like, there's no real reason why Kansas City right now is not considered the favorite. It doesn't mean that I'm going to wind up predicting them to win it again, but until we get closer to the season, there's no reason not to go into it saying that Kansas City is still, until proven otherwise, the best team in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've won the Super Bowl 2 years in a row, and it's not like they lost much.
No, they haven't.
In fact, they've done a pretty good job building a little bit.
Besides Rashid Rice, probably. Like, he's probably.
Yeah, but then they got Xavier Worthy and they got Hollywood.
Yeah. They build on top of it, dude. They build on what they lose, and that's how you stay good in this league. And the Chiefs
What's
are going to
really scary is that defense, as good as it was last year, they were the youngest defense in the NFL, and they were all-time good in the postseason last year. They had an all-time great playoff run. During the regular season, they were not as good as us. They were not as good as Cleveland. They were not as good as San Fran. They were not as good as maybe even Dallas last year in the regular season. In the playoffs, they had an all-time great playoff run defensively, and it was the youngest defense in the NFL. That is scary.
Yeah, that is scary. That is, dude.
Especially considering in the regular season, they weren't even that good. That means something clicked in the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah,
dude,
the only real player they lost was Snead.
Dude, I just want it to be that week. That first week is going to hit so hard. Ravens Chiefs Thursday night. Then
And
the
I love it
Brazil
because we're on
game.
prime time. That means in week 1, when we get our first look at everyone, I get to watch Red Zone all day, and I get to really watch everybody. It's not like I get to watch I have to watch the highlight reels. I get to watch Red Zone all day. I love it. I love it when we play either Thursday night or Monday night, especially in week 1. We did that a couple years ago.
Or Sunday night. Sunday night is very elite too. Yeah. Sunday night has the most aura to it out of any.
Yes, it does. But I'm talking about, like, in terms of just your experience for Red Zone, especially when you're. I love home primetime games.
What's the best theme song? What's your favorite?
Sunday night. Waiting all day for Sunday night, obviously.
No, not that. Like the theme, like like just like that part.
I mean, the most iconic, and I do think with that. Oh, well, hold on. Are we including CBS and Fox in this?
Yeah.
Okay, then CBS. But I was gonna say the Monday Night Football song, but no, CBS. But it's the nostalgia that I have because it was always the NFL and CBS. For you, it was always Fox.
Hum the song.
It was like, wait, hold on. There was God, why am I blanking on it?
I blank on all of them. Hold on.
That one.
Hold on. We're getting what's it called? Okay, this guy just randomly ranked them, but I need more pressure on this. Hold on.
Yeah, but it was like dun 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 dun.
We're about to get some nostalgia in here. Hold on.
Now let's head down to the lot where Tom Brady is trying to track down our Hertz customer.
I'm here, Vaughn, but look.
On YouTube Premium, one of the best purchases I ever made. This one, by the way, is good. It's just too new to feel nostalgic, but I actually really like that one.
No, it is good.
It's just too new to feel nostalgic. But I think that's one.
It's pretty good.
I think it's better than this.
This one was banging.
This is the one I was talking about. This is the one I was talking about. That's what I just said. This is my favorite one. NFL is one. So we agree then. The CBS is the best one.
This one's like iconic. This is iconic. We're talking about this might be up there. I gotta listen to all of them.
That's the most iconic one.
Live from Arrowhead Stadium. It's Sunday Night Football. Live in the booth. Oh my God, dude. That music right there.
Yep.
Okay. Can we agree that this one's probably the most iconic out of all of them?
No, the Monday night one is.
The fuck? No way. This is
Both of
totally the most iconic, bro. Like, when you hear that music,
Yeah. I mean, it's both of them. I mean, like
come on.
They're-
Like,
they're-
ready? Like, you're sitting on your couch at home and you just hear this.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's so banging, dude. Oh, yeah. How they have all the flips bringing the quarterbacks throwing.
Yeah.
Practicing, the head coaches get locked up.
No, this is the CBS one. This is the one that I love. This is my favorite.
This one's mad.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I grew up on. Was this
one's
one?
mad, Dad. This one's mad.
No, see, he's a Bungles fan, but it's the same. This is what I grew up on. The NFL on CBS. And this is like,
Yes, dude. You hear that? Okay.
And to me, but then see, that's the difference. AFC and NFC.
I can
that
make my
one to me
official.
is
I
mid.
can make my official rankings now.
That one to me is mid because it's like whatever. But the CBS one's like, all right, time for some Ravens football.
Number 4. I'm gonna go with the new Thursday night. The new Thursday night.
Wait. 4. So it's the Monday night, Thursday night, CBS and Fox.
Yes.
So the Thursday night one.
We're doing the new one, not the old one that they had on there.
Yeah, I know. The Amazon Prime one. That's 5. Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night, CBS, Fox.
You're right. Okay. So at my number 5, I'm going with Thursday Night Football.
I agree, but I think it's going to be higher once it's been around.
I agree with that, but I think that
It's
right
just
now,
too new. It's too new. There's no nostalgia to it. But in 5-10 years, if they keep it around, I think it will be much higher because I actually really like it. It's too new though to have any nostalgia to it whatsoever.
Okay, I'm with that. And then my number 4,
Fox.
CBS.
Right. So that's the difference of where we grew up. Is that to me, yeah.
Yeah. And then my number 3.
And to me,
Number 3, I'll go Fox. Number 3, I'll go Fox.
Okay. All 3 of them are so good. Yeah, I'll go CBS third. But like it's.
And then number 2, Monday night. Number 1, Sunday night.
Agreed.
Dude, that Sunday night football, like, that's my favorite part of the offseason when people just start posting, like, the random intros from some random Sunday night football game.
The Ravens Chiefs won in 2021, which I was obviously at.
Live from Soldier Field. It's primetime football in Chicago with that music play as Mitchell Trubisky leads the Chicago Bears out against the Minnesota Vikings.
We'll get that intro because NBC is the first game. We'll get that intro for Ravens Chiefs.
You will. You will. Damn. Oh, yeah, that's right. They do double trouble week 1.
Yep.
Wait, aren't they? I swear on my life, they're the fucking Friday game, too.
Let's see.
Are they the Friday game or is that Prime?
I think it's Prime.
No way. Packers versus Eagles.
Yeah, exclusively on Peacock. That's right.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? The Packers belong on Peacock. That's fine.
Yeah, it's Peacock. The last time the NFL had a Friday night game was September 18th, 1970, when the LA Rams hosted the St. Louis Cardinals.
That's so crazy that it's actually like a Friday game.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, no, that is NBC again.
Yeah, that means NBC Universal, though, gets 3
3 primetime games week 1.
Yeah. That's
Out
crazy.
Out of 4. They have 3 primetime games week 1.
By the way, at some point, probably tonight, we're going to hear the top Fox games because tonight's the Fox upfront stuff. So
It is.
the top like Fox games, that's going to get announced probably around tonight.
Yeah. I'm shocked that they've only announced 2 games so far. Like, I feel like it's usually more, that they announce more in advance.
Yeah, but usually it's the day of the schedule release.
I feel like they do it like the day before too, though.
Well, no, the NFL does. The NFL doesn't announce very much. It's the leaks.
Yeah, I could see the Christmas Day games coming out soon.
Yeah, that's the stuff they announce. They announce Christmas, they'll announce Thanksgiving, and they'll announce a couple other games.
Primetime and international.
No, but the primetime schedule doesn't.
Well, the international games are getting announced on Good Morning Football Wednesday morning.
Right.
That's official. That's official.
Yes.
They're getting announced Wednesday morning on Good Morning Football. And so they'll have the international games out, and then they'll do like a couple primetime games randomly throughout the day and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They'll announce Thanksgiving too. Imagine that, the Lions versus Cowboys on Thanksgiving, and then one team didn't get to play at home on Thanksgiving. That would be wild.
They've done it before. It's rare, but it's happened before. I mean, there's an iconic one in 2013 with Stafford and the fake spike.
That would be crazy, dude. Nah, dude, it will always be the Lions at home and then the Cowboys at home.
This can never change.
No, it will be the Lions at home.
It definitely shouldn't change now. The Lions are good.
Why is it those 2 teams?
Well, because they're the ones that originated it. The Lions are the ones that originated. They were the first people to play on Thanksgiving. That's how Thanksgiving football started. Was the Lions had a game on Thanksgiving to try and sell tickets, and it worked. So they decided to do it every year.
Oh, and then the Cowboys just hopped on, followed suit.
Cowboys did the exact same thing not too much long. Actually, like I believe like 10, 15 years later. But yeah,
America's team.
Yeah, it's part of how they became that. Is that exposure on Thanksgiving every year?
Dude, that's the best. Thanksgiving football is just like, that's the perfect day of NFL.
Yeah, it is. It's a fun day. Sneeze again?
Fuck, dude, it's like stuck. Oh my God. That's the second time.
The NFL still owes us a Thanksgiving game because we got screwed in 2020 when the whole team got COVID and they had to put us on Wednesday afternoon the next week.
Dude, that Wednesday afternoon game was awesome. That was such a fun time.
The only touchdown Minkah Fitzpatrick allowed that entire season was thrown by Trace McSorley.
That was the weirdest thing ever, finishing Zoom school and turning on my TV. And it was at like 4:00 on a Wednesday afternoon.
They put Ravens Niners on Thanksgiving, the first ever Harbaugh Bowl. The year before we met in the Super Bowl, the Ravens and Niners played in the regular season. They put that on Thanksgiving in Baltimore. So, hey, and we play the Chargers. We play the Chargers in SoFi this year. They might put that on Thanksgiving night. Brother against brother, family Thanksgiving. Makes sense.
I thought that it was usually, what's it called? I thought there was usually like a rivalry game on Thanksgiving night. Yeah, like a division rival. I think they try and do it, but sometimes they don't.
But like Ravens Chargers is brother against brother. Like it has a storyline to it. But yes.
Yeah. Damn, dude, I wouldn't be shocked if the Colts and the Bears is primetime football. I mean, I want to go to Indy really bad when we do play them. I don't know. Looking at the Bears opponents, the primetime games I think that we get this year is, I think that there's, I don't know against which opponent. Either the Lions or the Packers, one of those two is going to be primetime.
The Packers will. Even when the Bears were a 4-5 win team, and they still put Bears Packers on primetime. They're not going to change that now. You have Caleb Williams. Really?
Not last year. They put them in the 3:00 window both times, but
all right. Well, usually you're on primetime, and you got Caleb Williams, so they're gonna like the Bears are a team. The Bears are better than these other teams that I'm grouping in, but in terms of just teams that haven't been good for a little while, that will always get multiple primetime games every year.
Patriots.
Bears, Patriots, the Rams and Chargers, even though the Rams are good, and then the Jets and Giants. The New
Yep.
York teams, the LA teams, and the Bears and the Patriots, and the Cowboys, regardless of how good, and Steelers, regardless of how, and I'll put Green Bay in there too, regardless of how good or bad those teams are, they will get at least, they can be a terrible team, then they'll only get 3 primetime games.
Yeah, the
every
minimum I've seen is 3. So let's see. I could see Lions Bears on Thanksgiving. I could totally see that. 100%. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. Let's see. I could say the Texans game I think is almost guaranteed. It's gonna be a primetime game.
What, Bears, Texans?
Bears Texans. I think that's almost guaranteed.
Okay.
In Houston, a lot of people were saying like Monday Night Football in Houston.
I'm interested to see how many primetime games the league gives Houston. Because
Yeah,
Houston's
no,
not a team that gets very many normally.
They had none last year. They didn't have a single
Right.
one.
It's similar to what they did with Detroit last year, and they wound up giving Detroit a few. So I'm interested to see how many, because obviously they'll have a couple. But is it going to be like, are they going to have like 3, or are they going to have like 5? That's what I'm interested in.
So, okay, looking at this, let's start with the away, go from the bottom to the top. I could see Houston. I could see the 49ers game.
Maybe. I think, well, the Niners, they're going to stick on primetime a lot, and the Bears are going to stick on primetime a lot. I'm not sure if they'll do that matchup, though.
Okay, so
Might.
Houston, and then how many are we giving from division games?
If they do Niners Bears in primetime, it will be in September. I'll say that.
Yeah, it will be in September. It will be an early game.
Yeah.
But okay, so from the division, those 6 games, how many of them are primetime? Washington will be 100%.
Number 1 and number 2 pick.
That will be a Thursday night game, 100%. Either Washington or New England, either Bears Patriots or Bears Commies will be a Thursday night game.
Well, if you're picking one or the other, you're picking the bigger market, and that's New England.
Yeah. So there's 2 outside the division. Jacksonville is probably in London.
No chance.
Yeah, no, that's going to be in London.
Either way, they would not put that on primetime.
Rams? I feel like it's going to be a lot of divisional games, bro.
Here's the thing. How many? We're doing quarterback rankings next week, because we're going to do, because we got no show the rest of the week, and we're going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week.
Yep.
Here's the thing. How many primetime games did you guys have last year? Like 2 or 3?
No, I think that we had more than that. Let me check real quick again. Because I know most of them off the top of my head, but hold on. Schedule. Can I look at last year's fucking schedule?
It was either 3 or 4. Actually, now that I think about it.
And the Bears oh shit. The Bears and the Texans, I just remembered, are playing also in
Preseason?
they're playing in the fucking
preseason?
Yes, Hall of Fame game.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. So Bears primetime games this year, it was
the Panthers, the Vikings.
Yeah. So we had, where is it? Washington.
That's 2. 3.
Washington, Chargers,
4.
Panthers, Vikings.
It's 4. Okay.
4.
So
4 primetime games and then a lot in the 3 o'clock window as well.
And you have Caleb Williams now coming in, who's major box office. So my guess is that means you had 4 last year. My guess is you'll have 5.
Okay. I'd take that. If we get, I don't really like primetime that much though. I like Sunday Night Football. I am praying that they give us Sunday Night Football at home in Chicago.
Well, my whole thing is last year we had like 5 and only one of them was at home. We need home primetime games.
Yeah. No, dude, I want week 1 Sunday Night Football in Chicago, either Bears Lions or Bears Packers. So bad.
That would be in terms
so
of the Ravens
crazy.
home games that could be primetime. Any of the 3 divisional games can be primetime.
Yeah.
And one of them probably will.
Oh shit, it can't be Packers week 1. That's right.
Yeah.
And so probably Lions.
And then after those 3 of the division, the Ravens and Eagles, that could be primetime in Baltimore. And then Ravens Bills, I think will be.
Yeah. Yeah, Ravens Bills is guaranteed, dude. That's 100%.
Lamar versus Allen. Well, I thought that a couple years ago, and they stuck it at 1 o'clock. in week 3.
Yeah, but the NFL always does that. They'll have a couple games that are like box office breakers and then just
Mhm.
chuck them in the fucking noon slate.
Yep.
It's so funny to hear me and you disagree about that. How you call it the 1 o'clock games
Yeah.
and how I'm a noon guy. Dude, I hope that I never move out of where it's a noon game.
Ravens Eagles, I think, will be prime time. First of all, it's very close to each other. 2 big, like, good teams. Obviously, it's AFC versus NFC. Like, we don't see each other very often. Out of
Yeah.
conference, they only come to Baltimore, and we only go to Philly. It'd be one every 8 years. Like,
It's
the last
heavily
time,
rumored that it's what? It's
Yeah.
heavily rumored that week 2 Eagles are at home on Monday Night Football
I saw that. Yeah.
because they got to travel all the way back home from fucking Brazil.
Right. Well, Ravens Eagles is in Baltimore anyway, so it wouldn't be that. And I doubt they'll put us in prime time 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I just can't wait to see it come out. I mean, we'll get all the leaks and everything. We'll see it all happen. I just want to know when and where the fuck we are playing and everything so that I could try and get tickets for when they're in Indy and shit like that. There you go. Yeah, I can see that. Dude, I actually really like the 3 o'clock window. I really like playing at 3 o'clock.
That to me sounds weirder than noon.
What, saying 3 o'clock?
To not say 4:25.
3:25.
That to me, that sounds weirder than you saying playing at noon.
No, dude. Noon and then the 3:25ers.
That is real. No. I can get like the noon slate. Okay, fine. Because like college football is at noon. But like
College football's at 11.
Oh. That's
College football's at 11 a.m.
That's
And
really
all primetime games start at 7 o'clock. All primetime starts at 7.
That's not like that to me doesn't sound as weird.
God, dude, you guys are like stay up so late over there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we live in a way better time zone than anybody else.
No, well, can we at least agree how early that means that the West Coast people go to bed?
Oh, West Coast is the fucking worst, dude.
Yeah.
That shit sucks. Bro, when I was in Vegas, like
that
Super
said,
Weekend,
I would have such an elite sleep schedule if I lived over there.
They're talking that NFL football starts at 10 a.m. on
Yes.
Sundays. That's crazy, dude. That's so early.
But like, I would have such an elite sleep schedule if I lived over there because like I'd be waking up at like 6 a.m. every day.
What time do the London games start then? They would start at
6:30.
6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The flip side is you wake up to football. That is the flip side.
Yeah, but then what time? But then you're done by 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Oh,
you're done by 8 o'clock at night, and you just sit there for like
anything on prime time, like any primetime live event, sports or otherwise, is 5 p.m.
Yeah, and everything. It's still light outside. Like,
yeah.
Nah, dude. The vibes when it gets dark outside, Sunday night football turns on. It's perfect.
Well, I remember the Super Bowl 50 when it was in San Fran, and the halftime show of the Super Bowl in San Fran was in sunlight.
Yeah, because the game starts at 3 o'clock. The game started at 3.
Yeah, right. Super Bowl that was Super Bowl 50. Super Bowl 60, by the way, is also going to be in San Fran.
Yeah, like when I was watching what's it called? When I watched the Super Bowl in Vegas, that was weird. It was 3 o'clock, and they're like, "Okay, it's Super Bowl time."
Weird.
It is really weird, dude. I don't know. It just seems it's so odd. Time zones suck. We should just get rid of time zones.
Get rid of time zones. Hashtag
yeah, but then all football starts at 12. It all starts at noon.
Sure.
I'd make that agreement with you to have all football starts at noon, and including college football, move it back from 11 till noon.
Okay.
And primetime game starts at 7.
No, primetime gotta start at 8.
Dude, that's so late.
Primetime's 8 p.m.
That's so late, dude. You're sitting there watching it till 11:45.
No, it's like 11:15.
Really?
Yeah, like 11:30 at the latest.
Dude, that's crazy to me. That's still like so fucking late, dude.
I do remember this when a few years ago we had I'd never seen that in my life. Where it was a couple years ago, the Ravens, it was literally home away, home away, home away, home away, alternate the entire season. That was when was that?
That would blow.
Was that 2 years ago? Or it wasn't last year. It might have been 2 years ago. But yeah, no, it was home away, alternating the entire season. I've never seen any team have that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Part of me liked it though.
I like
'Cause it was
stretches where it's a home stand and then you go on the road for a bit.
I do
and
too.
then
Like
back home.
last year, we had 3 home games in 11 days. That was sick.
Dude, I forget if it was last year or the year before, but we were literally home in December for like a week straight. But no. We were home in December, like the whole month, not week. Yeah, no, we were home the full month of December. Our first week of December was the bye week, and then we were just home.
Yeah.
Which was sweet. It was a good way to end the year, except the Bears sucked.
No, the only thing though is like when your team has 3 straight home games, usually the NFL will give you 3 straight road games the following year.
Yeah, which
at some
isn't
point.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very fun.
And then vice versa as well. Like that's just something the NFL tries to do. Like the way this is, it's a huge puzzle, and even the perfect schedule, someone's gonna have to play 3 straight road games, and which they hate, but like it has to be somebody. It's the only way it works. Where
you got to do it.
Yeah,
and somebody's got to be the guy, Josh.
Yeah, and the other thing is like the bye weeks. Like the Ravens traditionally have had bye weeks like week 9, week 8, which is always, I think, which is great. Michael thinks it's the best. I like later bye weeks. Like last year we had one late in the year, which I kind of liked because they needed it to recover. But traditionally we've had a bye week like week 8, week 9. When do you want your bye week to be?
I got a 100 on the paper that I wrote about, Jack.
Nice.
My bye week probably like
ideal bye week.
Week 10.
Okay. Yeah, like ours is always week 8, week 9. Last year we had like week 12, which I kind of liked. Especially because week 8, week 9, like it's right around my birthday. And whenever the Ravens have a bye week on my birthday, it kind of annoys me.
I don't really mind it that much, but I do plan on trying to take a vacation during the Bears bye week this year. Like that weekend, like flying to like Florida and just.
You see, to me that's crazy because I need to know what's going on in the league. Like my Sunday.
No, I'd sit on the beach all day Sunday watching Red Zone, but just being on the beach somewhere, relaxing.
Yeah,
it would be beautiful, man. I just lay out, cocktail in hand, watch some football. It would be a great time.
No, absolutely no. You would never want a bye week that early.
God, no, dude. Everybody would get fucking hurt. Everybody would.
Teams that have bye weeks in week 4, 5, and 6 are the ones I always feel the worst for.
Yeah.
Unless it's Pittsburgh.
Because then you're just stuck through the shit, literally.
I feel like Washington always has a bye week like that early.
Yeah, and that's why they suck.
I feel like Washington always has like the first bye week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Basically, bro.
Anything else?
Yeah. No, not really. We just got to keep watching the fucking schedule come through. I'm gonna be gone Wednesday and Friday. So
all right, well, let's get some predictions in here. For the NBA playoffs. Boston in what? I say Boston in 5.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think they sweep the rest away. I think they win tonight and tomorrow. I mean, win tonight.
Pacers are tied at 2. What do you think?
Knicks in 7.
I said Knicks in 6 headed into the series, but just how tired they look, man. I feel like Indiana might take it in 6 just because like New York looks gassed.
They do, but I fucking the Knicks.
Part of me, like, I'm starting to feel like it's not going 7. Either Indiana or New York, they're winning the next 2. I think it's ending in 6, and I'm kind of leaning Indiana right now just because of how gassed they look. But the Knicks are the better team. So
go New York, go New York, go New York.
The Knicks are the better team, but it feels like Indiana's just kind of got them right now. It feels like the Knicks are done. So I'm gonna go Pacers in 6. In the West, OKC Dallas. What are we thinking?
Thunder and 6.
Okay, interesting.
Thunder and 6.
It's 2-1 right now.
Yeah.
Dallas 2-1. Dallas.
Yeah, Thunder and 6.
Wow. Okay.
Thunder get hot, baby.
I'll say Thunder and 7, and then Nuggets Wolves. Nuggets and 7.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna go Nuggets in 6.
Okay.
They're
I
fucking
said
hot
going
right
to the
now.
playoffs. I made the boring prediction, and I stand by it. That it's going to be Nuggets Celtics, and the Nuggets are going to be back-to-back NBA champions.
I don't blame you too much. They were fucking cold these first 2 games against Minnesota, bro.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, the Bulls are fucking shitters too. They got 11th overall in the NBA draft. The Bulls
Interesting
are-
choice to give the Hawks the #1 pick.
Yeah,
I
the
guess they
Bulls are
want Trae
stuck.
Young to stay or something.
Yeah, the Bulls are stuck in
By the way,
lottery.
it is rigged.
Yeah, no, it is rigged 100%. All
I don't believe in
lotteries
very many
are.
sports conspiracies, but that's one of them.
All lotteries are rigged. The NHL and the NBA are 100% rigged.
And I'll believe that until you actually show me the draft happening. The fact that the NBA insists on doing it behind closed doors is
Yeah, I
all
don't
the
know why
evidence I
they
need.
can't show it.
Like, there's no reason. And that doesn't mean it wouldn't necessarily be rigged even if they did show it. But the fact that they insist on not showing the lottery tells me all I need to know.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap up.
It sucks. But yeah, guys. Oh, that's right. Can't wait.
Are they going to have ads in that game? I saw people talking about that.
I don't think so.
So I saw people saying that EA was about to put ads in games.
I think some of their shittier games, not like the big ones.
We'll see.
But yeah, guys, I gotta go and finish writing this paper. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then yeah, we'll be back
Next
on
Monday.
Monday. I got a big weekend ahead of me. So I'm gonna get ready for that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, boys. Josh does as well.
Sure,
and
man.
we will see you guys next Monday.
See you guys then.
See you, friends.